parole. Viewer discretion is advised. Between prison and freedom lies a world in limbo. Parole.
Don't you want to do better?
Parolees are released and allowed to re-enter society if they follow the rules.
Do you understand why you out?
Glad I am.
It's the land of second chances.
Do you regret that this all happened?
Yes.
Their fate rests in the hands of the parole officers, whose tough love will guide them to redemption.
I'm gonna see you weekly until you do what I tell you to do.
Or send them right back to prison.
You got a voluntary manslaughter charge.
Yes.
It's a world of hope and fear.
Whatever you want me to do, I'm doing it, believe me.
Can they make it on the outside?
I had a gun. I wanted to kill myself.
There are over 20,000 inmates released in Indiana every year. Almost half of them are put on parole. These individuals present a unique challenge for parole agents like Denise Jackson.
I want you to be honest with me.
I'm being honest.
What else will I find in your system?
She calls them her clients.
In addition to having an all-female caseload, I have many clients that have mental health issues.
Either you get locked up or you going into a halfway house.
Are you going to hold on to your past? Or are you going to hold up to these titles of you being a mommy, an aunt, a sister, a niece? I would rather for you to hold the positive titles than the negative titles. I'm proud of you. I am. I'm making it. I'm getting there.
45-year-old Carmen Perdue is on parole for armed robbery and battery. Carmen was working at Burger King and was fired after a disagreement with her manager. She returned to rob the restaurant and served 5 years for the crime. Denise Jackson has been supervising her for the past 7 months.
Anything in here stickable?
While searching Carmen's purse, Denise discovers a knife. It is a violation of parole to carry any kind of weapon.
Right here. Right here, Carmen.
Carmen has a history of mental illness and requires special attention from Denise.
What's going on, Carmen? Where are you working at?
Last week I helped move cabinets.
What do you need a knife for?
I use it to open up boxes.
Okay, you can't have that. I'm keeping it.
Miss Jackson!
Carmen.
Hi!
Carmen is definitely a unique client. She doesn't trust men. She has really bad anxiety attacks. She really needs full-time supervision.
Do you think you need to look for another place to live? Anybody else moved inside the house or anything? No.
Carmen recently made the decision to move into a new and somewhat unusual transitional home, where she is the only resident. Denise doesn't know the people or organization running this home.
I don't have a good feeling about this situation with Carmen living in this house alone. I don't know what's going on.
Get your purse.
Denise schedules a visit to check out Carmen's living situation.
Transitional housing pops up everywhere. Some are good and some are bad. It often makes you wonder if some of these transitional housing units are genuine in what they're doing for the client or if they're just in it for the money.
The homes are meant to provide services and shelter for those in need. Many homes receive government funding.
I'm a little worried about Carmen. I'm just uneasy about her living situation because she's the only person in the program at this time. Hey, Carmen. How's it going?
Peachy.
Hi, how are
Hello.
you?
Doing well, and yourself?
Great. How many people are here?
Me.
Just you, him, and who else?
Me.
Just you?
Let's pull that way.
How you doing?
Hi, I'm Jackson. I'm her
my-
parole officer.
Patrick Jennings. I'm the housing coordinator for Amnesty Oasis Commission.
I do need to speak with you because I was wondering, what do your program consist of? Is this a substance abuse residential housing?
Well, it started out strictly as transition from jail and prison. Now we've incorporated also recovery-focused atmosphere.
And the only reason why I'm questioning you like this, sir, is because I know Carmen and her anxiety issues
Yes,
with
ma'am.
men and stuff, and I'm like,
What's going on here? Are y'all together?
No, we're not boyfriend,
He has
girlfriend.
proven to me that I can trust him.
Women's transitional homes are typically run by other women. The fact that Patrick is in charge of Carmen's program concerns Denise.
Did I give you a phone call other than today that I was coming? Okay, so you just come over here all the time, just check.
Well, it's my
I
job
was
every day.
nervous.
I know, babe.
I check on the house every day.
Do they have any females to supervise the female?
We did have one on board. We're in the process of getting another that will eventually oversee this house. In the meantime, I'm overseeing the addressing maintenance needs, seeing to it if she has any needs.
Have you ever been on parole before?
I was on parole for a very short period of time. I made my initial appearance at parole, and they waived my parole.
Patrick Jennings recently spent time behind bars for theft and receiving stolen property.
You got to understand my concern
Sure.
too, because at the end of the day, I'm responsible for Carmen.
Absolutely, as I am.
You know,
Can I show you my room?
yes, ma'am. Come on. Something ain't right with Patrick. I don't know what's going on. Carmen, baby. I don't want you staying by yourself.
I like it.
And is he okay?
Huh?
Is he's okay for real? This is the first time that I have known of a program that has a man over a female's house. Usually they have another female that runs that house, but this is a man running this program with one client in the whole house.
We're just doing our job.
I guess you are.
Agent Justin Bennett knows no two parolees are alike.
The biggest satisfaction that I get out of doing my job is just the interaction with people. Told you we can do it together.
Thank you.
He's been a parole agent for 3 years and deals with mostly women on his caseload. His experience as a girls' high school basketball coach helps him connect with his parolees.
Yeah, this is it. I'm done. Clean slate.
We're truly here to help them. Some of the clients that I supervise, I'm a little bit more tough on than others. Maybe some of the low-risk people I'm a little softer with. Sometimes I feel like more than a counselor than a parole agent.
Bennett has been supervising 43-year-old mother of 3, Jacqueline Hughley, for the past 14 months.
Jacqueline's considered a low-risk client. However, we'll see her on a monthly basis due to some of her mental health issues and also because of the nature of her paroling offense.
Jacqueline's currently on parole for voluntary manslaughter. She spent 11 years in prison for murdering an ex-boyfriend. Jackie claims that past trauma involving alleged sexual assault has left her mentally unstable.
Jacqueline's been having some issues with dealing with her past. She's taken, 6 or 7 different medications to help cope and deal with that.
Jackie also says she has a fear of men. Her relationship with Justin has evolved slowly.
I had a problem when I found out that I was going to have a male parole officer. I didn't think if I talked to him, he wouldn't care because he's a man.
After 2 years of working together, Jackie now relies on Justin for support.
When I have visits with her, I want to bring up some of those things that she still thinks about so that she knows that she can talk to somebody about it and feel okay. How's your mental health doing?
So-so.
So-so? Why just so-so?
I have nightmares and I cry a lot.
You got the hyperbodol and the benztropine. That's for the depression, right?
Right.
Jackie's finally comfortable enough with Justin to open up about her crime and what she claims drove her to it.
All right, you got a voluntary manslaughter charge. I want you to tell me what led up to you catching this case.
I was going with a guy. I was breaking up with him because I didn't want to be in a relationship anymore. He asked me, could we have sex one more time? And I was like, no. So he ended up raping me and I ended up pregnant. When I turned 7 months pregnant, he came over and raped me again with my daughter in the bed.
First off, why didn't you call the police?
I was scared of him. I just tried to do what he tell me to do.
So this went on for years.
It went on for a year and a half.
Did you tell anybody?
No.
Justin doesn't see anything in Jackie's case file to back up her claim that she was repeatedly raped. That's because it never came up in court, where she received the maximum sentence for voluntary manslaughter, 30 years. But it's his job to listen anyway.
So I just started having flashbacks of being raped and beat up. So I went to the liquor store and I just drank a whole fifth of Granddad. And I had a gun and I took it out the closet and put it to my head and then I put it in my mouth.
I really don't worry about her hurting anybody else. I worry about her own safety and maybe she'll hurt herself.
Coming up on Parole Diaries.
I'm having anxiety attacks right now because I don't want her in this place by herself.
Every time that I look for you, you're at your girlfriend's.
Yeah.
And later,
When I ran in the house, grabbed a gun, I didn't want to be raped again.
I am known as firm but fair.
parole agent Jaisha Sweeney relies on her tough attitude to supervise an all-male caseload.
And sometimes I do slip up.
You're not even reliable, so I can't even try to help you because you're not even putting forth the effort yourself.
She's known as the enforcer and has been a parole agent for the past 3 years.
On a typical month, I may send 5 to 7 back on a violation. These are convicted felons. Putting faith in the actual parolees, that's just something that I just do not do.
Jaisha, also known as Jay, has been supervising 45-year-old Mark Rist for the past 15 months. With 4 felonies on his record, he is currently on parole for identity deception. Mark registered at a hospital under his brother's name in an attempt to avoid a warrant. This got him arrested.
Mark Rist is a grown man with no type of purpose in life at this point. He's been very irresponsible, not showing up on time, always has an excuse.
Mark doesn't know why he was called into the office today.
About 2 weeks ago, I went to go do a home visit. He wasn't there. He didn't follow up with me. Where are you living at?
At my mother's.
Every time that I look for you, you're at your girlfriend's.
Yeah.
Where'd you sleep at last night?
Stayed all night with my girlfriend.
Missing visits and not residing at your approved address are parole violations. Mark just admitted to both.
It's kind of like he's just blind to the fact that how serious this can turn out to be, and the lack of motivation, that was it. Just received a warrant from the parole board and he'll be arrested for missing the home visit.
Just outside, fellow agents are standing by to assist in his arrest.
I don't need arrested.
Stand up for me. Turn around for a second. Anything in your pockets?
No.
Anything that stick? All right, I'll get it.
Mark had no idea this was coming. By placing a single phone call to follow up with Agent Sweeney, Mark's arrest could have been prevented.
All right, the parole board issued a warrant for you. It's basically due to the issues with your reporting. So
Miss my visit.
that's all it takes. What they will do is they will see you within 60 days of today, and they will decide what to do with you.
I can't believe I'm getting arrested because I accidentally missed my home visit.
Mark may not believe it, but it's happening.
This is a motivation. You can't do the simple things on parole, and it's kind of just snowballed over and over through time.
Accidentally missing one visit. Everybody makes mistakes. It's crazy.
I've had this conversation with Mark before about doing what he's supposed to do. You keep telling someone over and over. It's kind of like speaking to a child.
If I was suspecting this today, I never would have showed up. I had a home visit and I forgot all about it and left. And I've been in prison before over DUI and receiving stolen property, identity deception. So this time it's really bothering me because I'm not doing no wrong.
Agent Denise Jackson knows about Jay's troubles with Mark and tries to get through to him.
If you were my client, I should be able to catch you at home one time. You should have made an effort to kind of be around the house a little bit more.
Mark will have time to think about the decisions he's made behind bars.
This arrest was basically to teach him more about responsibility. You always have the opportunity to make a change while you're on parole. When he comes back, he will be back on parole with me, and I just hope he tries harder and puts an effort into, his parole supervision.
Carmen Perdue is on parole for armed robbery and battery. She's currently living alone under the supervision of a man named Patrick Jennings. Carmen is mentally unstable.
Since I met Carmen, I have been trying to convince her to go to Midtown. Midtown will assist Carmen with her barriers and her needs. She just has to go and work the program.
Carmen has ignored parole agent Denise Jackson's repeated requests that she seek help at Midtown Mental Health Clinic.
Carmen, listen to me and look at it good, okay? I'm gonna see you weekly until you do what I tell you to do, okay? I want you to get a mental evaluation ASAP, okay? Write that down. Mental evaluation ASAP.
Midtown could find Carmen a safe and supervised place to live, but Carmen's not interested.
They think I'm PTSD and bipolar.
So what do you think you are?
Nuts.
Carmen, you need some help, baby. You do.
Will I get locked up if they say something's wrong with me?
No, baby, this is only to help you. This is just so you won't have these attacks and you don't be scared of stuff, okay? But you got to help yourself. Don't you want to do better?
I have been.
Denise has spent too long encouraging Carmen to get help without any progress. It's time to get real.
I'm having anxiety attacks right now because I don't want her in this place by herself. She has issue with me and you're coming and going, and she don't have anybody here with her.
Carmen's not getting the attention or care that she needs.
I don't want you in this house by yourself because this is not your house. That's why I asked you, what kind of program is this? I'm getting upset here.
Denise is beyond frustrated.
So you're gonna see me weekly till we get a female over there in this program, or till we get a female that's doing the house case management. I don't care what they do. I want somebody else here with her. If not, then I'm gonna have to pull her out because I don't feel comfortable with her being here by herself. I just don't. And maybe it's personal, but when it comes to my clients, I'm very protective of them.
Denise leaves the transitional home with more concerns than she came with.
Carmen's living there for free. Everybody knows there is nothing free. There is nothing free. Even if you go somewhere and get one of those free bags, you still gotta take the time out and sign up for it for some telemarketer to call you or something, but there's nothing free.
Denise doesn't know what Patrick is after. All she knows is that he's been on parole, or on paper, himself.
For her to be the only person there and for this man to be overseer of that program and overseer of her, like how you gonna sit up here and supervise some daggone body and you on paper yourself?
Coming up on Parole Diaries.
Carmen!
Where do you think she's at now?
Oh, I was waiting to hear from her.
And he grabbed me by the neck.
Did you even talk about this in court, period?
No.
And later.
So did we enjoy our 2 weeks of sitting down?
America's Most Wanted is back with nearly 1,200 captures and counting.
You can make a difference.
The legacy continues April 21st on Fox.
"43-year-old Jacqueline Hewley is on parole for voluntary manslaughter. Jackie maintains she was raped and beaten by an ex-boyfriend for over a year leading up to the murder. Parole agent Justin Bennett has been working with her for 14 months.
She's trying to cope. I think she's trying to understand why it had to happen that way. I know it's tough for you to talk about, but at the same time, I look at it as I think you need to talk about it sometime.
As a form of therapy, Justin encourages Jackie to tell the story of her crime, her version of it. At the same time, he's well aware that Jackie is mentally unstable.
So you say you had suicidal thoughts?
Yes.
Why would you want to put the gun to your head?
Because I didn't want to be raped again. And I had a gun. I wanted to kill myself. I went outside to get some air and sat down. And then here he come and he started hitting on me. And he grabbed me by the neck and he was pushing me, and he fell, and I ran in the house, grabbed the gun, slammed the door, and shot at the door, and I heard him holler. So I opened the door. I was in shock when realizing that I killed him.
Did you even talk about this in court, period?
No, I didn't want to talk about it.
In fact, in court, Jackie pleaded guilty, and no evidence was presented to back up her version of events.
My lawyer told me just write down everything and told him about how I was abused, and he never brought it up in court. He knew about it, but he never brought it up.
Jackie has 3 children, including the son of the man she murdered.
Now I gotta work on trying to get my son back.
And how's your relationship been with him?
I haven't seen him since I've been out.
She says she wants to be part of his life again. Justin wants to help.
Jacqueline's been through a lot. The relationship with her son is non-existent, and I've encouraged her to try to restore her relationship. And are you allowed to talk to him?
No.
I suggest maybe we write a letter. So maybe that's the first start. Just get a letter out there. How old is he now?
13.
He's going to be able to make his own choices soon. Write him a letter. Okay? I'm going to try to do as much as I can to help her get that letter out and get in contact with him so she can move forward with her life.
Agent Denise Jackson is on her way to see parolee Carmen Perdue for a surprise home visit.
Carmen is the only resident in this giant halfway house, and it makes me really uneasy.
How you doing today?
Denise is greeted by Patrick Jennings, the man in charge of Carmen's transitional home. She's skeptical of Patrick's role as the coordinator of a halfway house that consists of only 1 female.
Knock, knock.
Denise hopes this surprise visit will expose what's really going on with Carmen's living arrangement.
Over here.
So what's going on with Carmen?
She made her 3 appointments for the Midtown. We got that all
Wait a
straight.
minute, hold up, slow down. No.
Okay.
I can't put my finger on it, but for some strange reason, I don't trust Patrick. There's something that just does not sit well with me.
So where do you think she's at now?
Oh, I was waiting to hear from her. She was here just a little bit ago.
Carmen's whereabouts are unknown, and Patrick is the only one in the house. This is exactly what Denise was afraid of.
You're supposed to be overseer of this program. What if this happens again?
Denise needs to find assistance for Carmen outside of this transitional house, and she needs to find it fast.
I don't have enough time in a day to deal with Carmen because she has so many issues.
Coming up on Parole Diaries.
Who else can Carmen learn from than a person that's been on parole before?
We're gonna do another home visit.
Okay.
And later.
And I felt like by me not reporting it, I wasted 11 years of my life.
Indianapolis parole agent Denise Jackson has been urging Carmen Perdue to seek some extra help.
She's one of my mental health clients that has a lot of barriers, and she doesn't have a support system.
After an unsettling meeting with the man who runs Carmen's transitional home, Denise is taking action.
With Carmen, I have to think outside the box.
Denise turns to a community service program for help.
I hope Veronica's there. I call her Miss V. She's my ex-client. I sent her to the program, and she's been working there ever since.
Come in.
Okay. Hi. You know you're my star. You're their star, but you're my star.
I am.
Yes, you are.
Veronica Garcia finished her parole under Denise's supervision 2 years ago.
How many felonies did you have?
I had 2 felonies.
Veronica was sentenced to 8 years in prison for dealing cocaine and child neglect.
I was arrested. My kids were taken from me. When I got out, I don't have no family support. I didn't have no friends. Of course, I met you. It's my parole officer. A couple months after that, I got a job at McDonald's. I got me an apartment.
Veronica is an inspiration. I mean, what she did to get her kids back was amazing. She literally walked miles and miles to get to and from work daily.
Veronica now helps recently released prisoners integrate into society. people like Carmen.
I think Veronica and Carmen would be a great pair together because who else can Carmen learn from than a person that's successful, that's beat the odds, and a person that's been on parole before.
Mark Rist is an unemployed 45-year-old who lives with his mother. Agent Jay Sweeney sent Mark back to jail after he failed to show up for a home visit.
Mark has been cut loose as of yesterday, so he's back on parole.
Mark spent 2 weeks behind bars until the parole board decided to give him another chance.
He has higher expectations and stipulations to live by right now.
How are you doing?
So did we enjoy our 2 weeks of sitting down?
No, I didn't. Hated it. I did not enjoy it one bit.
Now, did we learn anything from this?
Be more responsible. That was 2 weeks of hell. Woo!
In 2 months, Mark's parole will be over, as long as he follows the rules.
I wasn't living at my girlfriend's neither. I spent a couple nights out of the week there. I will admit that.
If you want to live with your girlfriend, and I've told you this before, change your residence.
It's important that parolees reside at their approved address. Depending on the circumstance, parolees are allowed to live with significant others, as long as it's cleared by their parole officer.
I live with my mother.
We're going to do another home visit. A home visit tells exactly what's really going on.
You got to use your brain and remember them kind of things. It wasn't worth 2 weeks in jail, let me tell you.
I'm going to come and see you May the 3rd at your house.
Okay. And I will be there.
May the 3rd.
I'll be sitting on the porch. How about that?
I just want you to get this. I mean, I had this conversation with you more than once on 5-3.
I will see you May the 1st at home.
No, May the 3rd.
May 3rd at home.
May the 3rd at your house.
Okay.
All right, see you then.
Mark will have one final chance to prove to Jay that he gets it.
They can always come in and say one thing and do something outside this door. I mean, everyone is conniving or a good talker in some way.
Agent Denise Jackson's former parolee, Veronica Garcia, agreed to assist her with Carmen Perdue. Veronica has been working with Carmen for a few weeks. She's helping her look for work and find a new place to live.
Ms. Jackson pushed me to doing what I needed to do, and now I'm trying to help you.
Veronica has proven to be a great example for Carmen and a great asset to Denise. Carmen seems to be thriving under her guidance.
Are you gonna come in this Thursday to do some volunteering?
I can.
So I would swing by and pick you up.
Okay, I'll see you Thursday.
I'm glad that Veronica is taking Carmen underneath her wing because they're different like night and day, but I do believe that Veronica can redirect some of Carmen's negative energy into some positive energy.
Denise calls Carmen to check in.
Hi, Carmen. How are you? Where are you? Good. Has Veronica been helping you out a lot? She has? You like her? Well, that's good. She's a nice person, isn't she?
Carmen begins to tell Denise about the new love in her life.
You were telling me about you met somebody. Who was that? His name is Little Bear. Oh, he's a puppy. Patrick helped you get the puppy? I can understand a program assisting a client, but the way he has been assisting Carmen, it puts a big question mark. Are you and Patrick in a relationship?
Coming up on Parole Diaries.
Jackson, what I gather from Veronica is that Carmen was cutting herself.
My son doesn't know what his father did. He don't even know he has a mother.
And later.
Hope he got the memo about where he needs to reside and what is expected of him.
America's Most Wanted is back with nearly 1,200 captures and counting.
You can make a difference.
The legacy continues April 21st on Fox.
Jacqueline Hewley is 5 months away from completing her parole for voluntary manslaughter. She spent 11 years in prison for murdering her ex-boyfriend. Agent Justin Bennett is checking up on her at home today.
every time I get the chance to see her, she opens up a little bit more, and I think it makes her feel better about herself.
She lives with her oldest son and across the street from her 18-year-old daughter. Jackie's moving forward, but is still haunted by her past. She lost a decade of her life and the relationship with her youngest son to her crime.
When I got out, I did right, and I didn't get no response. He don't even know he has a mother.
Jacqueline wrote to her youngest son, who lives with his paternal grandmother, but never heard back.
I can tell that she definitely still struggles with what's happened in her life as far as killing her son's father. You know, I'm not willing to give up on her. What I want to do is make sure that she continues to accept the fact that, you know, she's made a mistake and move forward. You have a seat? How you been feeling lately?
Okay.
As far as the medications, you still taking them on a regular basis?
Every day.
You seem like you in a little bit better spirit than I saw you last time.
Yeah.
And of course, we already know you go through your ups and downs and stuff, but
I'm just glad I'm about to get some kind of income.
I'm glad they finally gave you a disability.
Due to her mental instability, Jackie can't hold down a regular job. She's been trying for over a year to get psychiatric disability through Social Security, and has finally been approved.
Are y'all behind on bills? Y'all okay on bills? So with getting this money, y'all be all right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad you're doing better.
Thank you.
All right, that's good. Why you got your do-rag on? You got your hair down?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Usually you got your hair down now. So.
I'm gonna get it done though.
All right. You need to talk, call me. Because you know I gotta make sure you're doing all right.
Okay.
Okay? All right, Jackie. I appreciate it. You know, she needs to laugh and smile every once in a while to know that just because she's on parole and she's been in prison, she's still appreciated as a person.
I have more support now. People always saying, "Are you okay? One thing you want to talk about?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, sure. I got something on my mind. Let's talk about it."
Once Jackie completes her parole, she'll be on her own. If she decides to call me, I'll definitely talk to her to listen to what she has to say.
Agent Denise Jackson has enlisted the help of former parolee Veronica Garcia to help her current parolee, Carmen Perdue.
Carmen is the type of person that she literally needs somebody to take her hand and carry her to step 1, step 2, step 3.
With Veronica's help, Carmen is taking steps in the right direction. But Denise is still very concerned about the influence of her transitional housing manager, Patrick Jennings.
So where do you think she's at now?
Oh, I was waiting to hear from her. She was here just a little bit ago.
Denise is on high alert.
I'm hoping to get to the bottom of what's going on in this house. That's probably it. Jackson. Yes, ma'am.
After a month of working with Carmen, Veronica calls Denise with some unsettling news.
Oh, that's okay. Well, call me. You too. Bye-bye. Thursday, I'm having a meeting with Veronica. What I gather from Veronica is that Carmen was cutting herself. And she's a cutter.
Coming up on Parole Diaries.
Carmen, hold your, go like this. You're not back cutting yourself, are you?
And we're at Mr. Riggs. I hope he's here. Only time will tell.
Parole agent Denise Jackson scheduled an office visit with Carmen Perdue after hearing some disturbing news. Carmen is a cutter.
What a cutter is that, you know, they just take a knife or a blade and just start cutting themselves and stuff. That was very, very disturbing.
Denise has faced situations like this with parolees in the past.
I'm not going to tell Carmen that I know this information about her being a cutter. I'll have a seat over there. Make a left.
Touch the screen.
He is precious. This is who?
Little Bear.
Little Bear. Aww.
Just go like that on the screen, and it'll switch to another picture.
He is precious.
Look at look. They love you, right? That's what he's so mean. That's where he eats on me. He thinks I'm his chew toy.
Come here. Stand up. Hold your arms out. Carmen, go like this. What's all that right there?
It's been there.
The cutting stuff? You're not back cutting yourself, are you?
You were still old in 2000. That was 12 years ago.
You seem unsure about that.
Parole agent Jaisha Sweeney has had Mark Rist on her caseload for 16 months. She's on her way to his house for what they both hope to be his last visit.
And we're at Mr. Riggs. He's gonna have his shining face on. I hope he's here, hope he got the memo about where he needs to reside and what is expected of him.
Missing a scheduled home visit like this one is what sent Mark to jail a month ago.
Chris, what's going on?
This time, he's home.
All right. So, it's 9:15, you're home.
Yeah, I'm at home.
All right, did you stay here or you?
I sure did.
Okay, so how's that going?
That's going good.
All right, so have you made any progress, found any job leads or anything?
No, I haven't found a job, but I'm trying. I mean, nobody really wants to hire me.
It is hard to get a job as a felon. Some parolees come out and they do make a change and become productive citizens of society. Other ones, not so much. But you always have the opportunity to make a change while you're on parole. So this will be our last visit. So any other issues or anything going on with you? Okay, I don't want to see you back on parole.
Me neither.
Okay, because you'll get me if you come back.
Yeah.
All right, wish I won't see you again, okay?
Okay, thank you, Miss Sweeney.
All right.
So I don't have to come back?
No.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
See you.
You want Mark to succeed, you want him to be home and to be with his family, to take responsibility, to find employment, and to learn from his parole experience. I hope, I shocked him into, wow, do I need to really take charge of my life, Only time will tell.
Denise heard that Carmen was cutting herself.
What's all that right there?
It's been there.
The cutting stuff? You're not back cutting yourself, are you?
Why?
See where you've been cutting yourself at, though? Right there. I know. Have you talked to your doctor about it? So go ahead and have a seat. So, what made you depressed? What happened?
I don't have anybody. I don't have no friends. I don't have nothing.
You're on four medication.
If we lucky.
Were you cutting on yourself before or after the medication?
Before. I just got put on it like
I promise you, you're right.
3 weeks ago.
Let me see your arm again. You can't do that because if something happens to you, who's going to take care of Little Bear? Because
I thought about it.
Because you got to be here to take care of Little Bear, right? Yes, you do. By Carmen getting this dog, that has been her therapy. And it's like when she's with that dog, she doesn't cut herself. That dog is Carmen's lifeline.
He's helping me a lot. Because I got something to take care of now. Something needs me. Veronica's helping me find a place of my own, though, too.
You like her, don't you?
Yes.
She's been helping you out a whole lot, hasn't she? But I want you to stay on your medication no matter what, okay? I want you to stop cutting yourself. You can't do that. What if you kill yourself by accident? Little Bear's gonna be here all alone. And I don't do dogs, so I'm not taking him into my home. Promise me you gotta quit cutting yourself. Right?
Yeah.
Anything else going on that I should know about Carmen? Carmen, no more tattoos.
I was gonna get a big old picture of you right here.
Things are far from perfect for Carmen, but she's hanging in there. She has 4.5 years left on her parole.
Carmen is one of my special cases. She keeps me laughing. I know she means well. She has a good heart. It's just that she needs extra care.
Denise believes that with Veronica's continued support, Carmen will be okay.
This is the ultimate success. I have an ex-client assisting a current client. Can't get any better.
Patrick Jennings, the manager of Carmen's transitional home, is waiting to give her a ride.
Hi, Miss Jackson. How are you?
How's it going?
Blessed and favored.
Nice
Doing
to
well.
see you
Good
again.
to see you.
Why did you ask him that?
Ask him what?
He's got a crush on me.
In all fairness, she's not talking about recently. She's talking about in the beginning when I was trying to figure out exactly what was going on.
Who I was.
Yeah, who you was your boyfriend? What?
My job is to help these clients transition back into a
Well,
positive lifestyle.
yeah.
There's boundaries in which I'm not supposed to cross in my
But
position
she told me
in my work.
that too.
Well, an honest answer is an honest answer. though.
Exactly. That's why I haven't brought it up again. Jackie has.
During a routine interview, Denise's phone starts ringing off the hook.
Where it is. Go ahead, take it.
Sorry, that's Jackson.
Denise's instincts were right.
Well, I found out through Veronica that Carmen and Patrick had a relationship. What's going on here? Are y'all together?
We're not boyfriend,
He has
girlfriend.
proven to me that I can trust him.
Patrick broke up with Carmen and kicked her out of the house. Veronica is with her outside of a homeless shelter and puts her on the phone. Carmen is frantic.
Turn back around and go in there and tell them that you want that bed today. I'm not playing with you. I'm getting ready to come over there and I'm getting ready to lock your ass up. She admitted to having an affair with Patrick. At this point, I'm totally pissed for you to be the overseer of a program and you screwing my client who has mental health issues.
There's boundaries in which I'm not supposed to cross.
That can throw a client into relapse, not only a substance abuse relapse, but a mental health relapse. Patrick admitted to me that he had an affair with Carmen. To me, you took advantage of a person that's really not in their right mind. He sit up there and used his power. A case is never closed with the client until they're discharged off parole. As far as Carmen, her case is not closed because I'm still having multiple issues with Carmen.